It was Mark Poulton that packaged it. Mark is fired. Tell Mark I'm mad.
Yeah, this is Primetime Poulton. Keep it entertaining. You already knowin'. Outworking everybody and he don't ever quit. Talking about plenty comics like Graveyard Shift, Sea Dogs, Fighting Wolf, US Assassin. Doing just what he loves. This is his passion. Bring more value to your dollar. No, I'm not frontin'. That's how just a writer became a moral compass. This is Primetime Poulton. This is Primetime Poulton. Let's go.
Behold the King of Kings. On your knees, dog. All hail. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Grinned red as he walked from the place where the traitor lost both his name and his face. Through the halls and the corridors, stinking in blood, he tasted his grin, and it tasted good. The King took his head, left him broken and dead. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Left none living, none able to tell. The King took their heads and he sent them to hell. Their screams echo loud in the place of their death. Ripped open they die with their final breath. They hail the King of Kings. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Into the dirt. His will be done. Now feel your fear. There can be only one. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down to the. Bow down. Bow down to the King. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down. The King is here. Now feel your fear. The King of Kings. All hail the King. On your knees for the King. The King of Kings. There is only one.
Hey, Graveyard Shift 2 was really, really good. It's one of my favorite Comicsgate books that I've ever read. I really, really enjoyed it. I keep saying that. I mean, I didn't realize how much I like Mark Poulton's writing. But I do. He writes a pretty good action superhero yarn. I'm tempted to check out his other project, which looks Sea Dog. It looks pretty cool as well. Codename Kill Switch.
Just another boring day where nothing changes. Everything was normal till you came running up my street, and you ran so fast. I was taken by the flash. Then you came and brought me here. You locked me here. You locked me in your basement. And you told me you loved me. And I said I loved you too. And it happened all so fast. I was taken by the flash. 'Cause Flash, I know you know that you're the fastest man I know. Whenever you're away from me, my whole world moves so slow. The only thing I have now are the memories that pass. If I'd have known this day would be all I taken by the flash. My mother and my father, they both warned me when they said you were unstable. But your jawline and your brown eyes, they were more than I could take. And it happened all so fast. I was taken by the flash. 'Now we both gone missing and we're kissing till the police come to find us. Is it wrong that I like it and I don't wanna go back home? And it happened all so fast. I was taken by the flash. 'Cause Flash, I know you know that you're the fastest man I know. Whenever you're away from me, my whole world moves so slow. The only thing I have now are the memories that pass. If I'd have known this day would be all now, taken by the flash. Ezra, no, don't take me home. Just keep me here, just keep me wanting. Ezra, no, don't take me home. Just keep me here, just keep me wanting. Ezra, no, don't take me home. Just keep me here, just keep me wanting. Ezra, no, don't take me home. Just keep me here, just keep me wanting. Ezra, no, don't take me home. Just keep me here, just keep me wanting. Ezra, no, don't take me home. Just keep me here, just keep me wanting. Ezra, no, don't take me home. Just keep me here, just keep me wanting. Ezra, no, don't take me home. Just keep me here, just keep me wanting. Ezra, no, don't take me home. Just keep me here, just keep me wanting.
share the champagne. You don't wanna be a bum. Better see you back in type 1. Don't be a hater. We're indie comic creators. Going our own way. Making comics all night. And streaming all day. Bring you the stories and artwork you crave. Some call it crazy, we say it's brave. Indie comics revolution, brother. Haunted Pizza does it like no other. Haunted Pizza visionaries on the creative attack. Fulfillment time ain't no worry. Gonna get what you back. Week's feast is coming, but Steam is closed. Creative juices are flowing. Hit me with another dose. Don't be a hater. We're indie comic creators. Indie comics revolution, brother. Haunted Pizza does it like no other. Haunted Pizza. Haunted Pizza. Well, let's go.
What's up, everyone? Happy Wednesday. It's the Moral Compass, the Fulfillment King, Mark Poulton. And this is a very special episode of Revolution, an early version, although we were late. Sorry about that, guys. I was walking my dogs and lost track of time. But joining me, I got my best friend, Sean Aaron. What's up, Sean?
How's it going? Congratulations. Big day.
Yeah, big day, big day. We're going to get into it. Also with us, the man you just heard sing, Enrico Botta. What's up, Enrico?
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Creator of soon to be coming Black Demon.
The Black Demon.
Also joining us. Oh, there you go. Little Black Demon right there. Beautiful. Also joining us, artist of the upcoming Gun Goth, Mark Yoon in the house. What's up, Mark?
What's up, homies?
We got he's not our guest, but him being here is always special. Mike McMahon in the house, co-creator of USAssassin. What's up, Mike?
What's up, Mike?
Just my blood pressure.
Nice.
Welcome to the club. And our special guest joining us for this special episode, because we're talking action figures, specifically the new American Ninja X and USAssassin action figures. We got Patrick Thomas Parnell in the house. What's up, PTP?
Hey, how's it going?
Sorry for the lateness, and I'm not going to apologize for the 12-minute intro because I love it.
Man, that intro is serious. I mean,
seriously bad.
No,
you got Motorhead doing was that Evolution's entrance?
Yeah, yep.
And then it was that Froggy Fresh.
Yep, that was Froggy Fresh. Doing the Ezra Miller song. It's our public service announcement. If you see the Flash or Ezra Miller, I would say run, but you can't outrun him. He's the Flash.
You cannot run the Flash.
How have you been, Patrick? Nervous today, I would assume.
Been staying up super late. Like going to bed like 9-10 in the morning. Just staying up all just burning the candles on both ends, just trying to get some work done. And even though staying up as late as I've been, still a little bit behind. Always a little bit behind.
I know the feeling, man.
But I mean, things finally, got in order, and we were able to launch this morning, and it's going pretty decent so far. Actually, no, this afternoon, like not even this morning. This morning was the plan, but
yeah,
I kind of slept in a little bit.
you need your rest. Let's check in the chat. Oh wow, this is throwing me off. Usually, first one here is Mark Penguin, but no, our own Mike McMahon's in the chat, sharing links for the campaign we're going to talk about. But there's our guy. We know him around here as Ice Pick. Where is he? Where's his intro? There he is. I'll share in the links. Back them toys. Talking American Ninja X and US Assassin. He also says US Assassin isn't just a new toy. There are a whole lot of comics too. Sharing the
Whole lot.
link. Man, I've been getting a ton of people buying back issues from my web store and new backers. They discovered the toys and they want to know everything they can about American, not only American Ninja X but US Assassin, and they're buying the old volumes.
That's good
off my
news.
store. I love it. We got
Yeah,
Mark in the
it's
chat as well.
crazy. Like, like getting involved in toys. Like, we kind of forget that the toy guys also like comic books.
Yeah, and there's like 250 pages of content for US Assassin. If you want to read up, go back to campaigns. Check out the store hauntedpizzallc.com.
I think it's almost time for a collection, a collected edition.
Yeah, we have a couple smaller collections, but soon will be volume 4. Maybe we can do a 4-volume omnibus. That would be nice. We got SF Gaming in the house. Hail chat. What's up, man? We got Corey Barton. Corey just did some fantastic Writhe and Pain artwork that I'll show off again. I showed it off Sunday, but we'll show it off again. Mark Penguin says Instamodel. Oh, he's talking about our own Enrico Botta.
Beat Picks is like the best.
Penguin says Sean is talking crazy. His blood sugar must be low. Yeah, everyone loves that intro, Sean. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I love Enrico's video, but everything else is just kind of like torture porn.
Mark says, get this man some insulin. Yeah, go back.
That
type
shit
1.
ain't cheap.
Be a bum. Back type 1. Get him some more insulin.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Dan Plagle in the house. Boob Dan.
Dan,
what's up?
He said, back to all in ninja friends. Yeah, thank you, man.
Good to see you.
I forget what he called it. Like, I think we called it all ninja all the time or something like that.
Yeah. We'll go over all the tiers. And Corey says back rise in pain. Yeah, writhe in pain. But yeah, so we close out the first 30. Well, actually the first 27 tomorrow on Writhe in Pain on Halloween. I was just over on Andy Smith's channel talking about it. Thank you, Andy and Dennis, for having me on. But let's show Writhe in Pain real quick because I want to show off this Corey Barton. Oh, yeah, Cordrath. Yeah, we're all fans here. I want to show off this Corey Barton artwork real quick. But Writhe in Pain, only 33 hours left in the first half of the campaign. We've just passed 14,000 over on Andy's channel, so thank you. At 20,000, though, we're going to add this incredible Corey Barton print. And I mean, I think we're doing him a disservice making it a print. Maybe we'll have to make it a cover somewhere down the line because this is incredible. Guys, check this out if you haven't seen it yet. Look at this beautiful artwork. Now we give Corey some shit here every now and then because he wants to be the best mod, but he shows up late all the time and doesn't necessarily share the links but we love him and he's an incredible artist. Look at this. This is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's great.
It's nuts.
It looks like he's given Boobs Dan the run for his money there.
Well, Corey's always in the chat saying my books don't have enough babes in it. So he wanted to make sure we were well represented in this Writhe in Pain piece. So thank you, Corey. Every backer is going to get this once we reach $20,000. So go check it out. Penguin says, Corey also doesn't know the difference between pink and purple. Yeah, Corey may be colorblind. We're trying to figure that out. We got Chad Townsend in the house. He says, let's go. Let's we have some other campaigns we're going to go over, but let's talk about it. Let's bring it up. American Ninja X on Indiegogo. I think someone just said
very cool
$5,000. So I think it received the bump, but here it is, man. This is a lot of hard work by you, Patrick. You know, we've explained this several times. I think it's still a little confusing to people, but Patrick reached out to me and showed me his character American Ninja X, who appears in the pages of Johnny Phantasm, just to run it by me, make sure I was cool with it. And I was, and we got talking about it. We both have the same inspirations, G.I. Joe, 80s action films, specifically American Ninja. And this was your sort of homage to Snake Eyes and American Ninja, correct, Patrick?
Yeah, Snake Eyes, American Ninja, Captain America. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Like he's from Johnny Phantasm. He's part of a trio that's very close to like the what's it called? The
Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
Yeah, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
That's awesome.
And and I I wanted to make 1 6-inch figure, and I started to flesh them out. And as I was fleshing them out into figure form, I was noticing, I was like, this really looks like, U.S. Assassin. I'm gonna run it past Mark just to make sure that he's cool with this and he understands where I'm coming from. Like, I'm not trying to step on any toes. And he was like, no, he's like, dude, he's like, I totally see where you're coming from on this. And I think we ended it with, like, I'm kind of coming at it from like a Snake Eyes point of view, where it's like Mark is kind of coming at it almost like Youngblood, Storm Shadow type of direction.
Yeah, I always pitch U.S. Assassin if Rob Liefeld had created G.I. Joe. But yeah, I mean, I had those same inspirations of, G.I. Joe, American Ninja. And, we talked, what if we worked together at some point? And we didn't think it was possible because of the way the environment is. But after a while, we were just like,
well put.
Fuck it, let's do it. And then Patrick was like, well, why don't we just incorporate U.S. Assassin into this? You pitched me your idea for the story, and I loved it. And we got Mike on board, and I'm just really happy with everything. Like, these figures look fantastic. Should I? I know the trailer's like 4 minutes. Should I play a little bit of it? I could play it while we talk over it.
Yeah. I mean, it's do whatever you want, but yeah, I mean, I do want to point that out. Like, it was important to also get Mike on board, which I remember when I pitched the idea to you, I was scared that Mike wouldn't like the idea.
I just needed to be in the loop, and then once I was in the loop, this is something I wanted to bring up tonight. It's like, internet people, all you have to do is be an adult, have a conversation, and you can work anything out. That's what happened. We 3 adults got together, we talked about where we're all coming from, and we agreed on where we want to go, and we're moving forward.
Yeah, and look at the result. These figures are
Yeah.
incredible.
Amazing. Everyone's out to make this like a conspiracy or shit on it or whatever before it's even started, and it's like, I'm sorry that we were the bigger people and worked out details, and now here we are. I mean, it's a dream come true.
There's a American Ninja X and U.S. Assassin getting ready to go on a night on the town in their ramen racer.
Right. Yeah,
these look better than
racer.
These look better than the Marvel Legends and like Rebecca does.
They're badass.
I can't wait to play with them in the tub.
I mean,
US Assassin make me your winky.
Never.
I don't want to harp on it, but just one last thing to what Mike was saying was, we could have argued about it for like 3 months, or we could have just worked on our project together for 3 months and make something productive out of it, and and hopefully, like people kind of see that and kind of go, that seems much more constructive, uh, uh, and I think the product, the toy, the comic, I think it all kind of speaks for itself. Like it just,
Yep.
we could have argued about this, but instead we said let's put the energy towards.
I mean,
something creative.
What's exciting is like sharing. Been sharing the stills over in GI Joe groups, even Valaverse groups, which I thought might be a little going over into enemy lines, but even the people in the Valaverse groups loved it, and I think we got some backers from over there. So it's cool seeing what the action figure community thinks of these figures.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's interesting seeing what the Marvel Legends people think, and then it's also interesting to see what the GI Joe classified think, because it's like again, I wanted to make a figure that you could put next to Captain America, Spider-Man, whatever, but then also someone that you could put next to Storm Shadow. Guys.
And you post them up with Ninja Force, and the guys they fit in. I think they more than hold their own. They look amazing.
Well, they actually have accessories too, which Marvel Legends usually doesn't have. So.
yeah. I mean, like our guy, he comes with quite a bit of pieces. I think he comes with all together, including himself. I think he's like 13 pieces, or maybe it's even higher than that. It might be like in the 20s, but he comes with a lot of stuff. Like his backpack opens up and Chinese stars fit into the backpack.
Yeah, I love that
not Chinese stars, I'm sorry.
I love that the backpack actually opens up.
Yeah.
And these scale with the Centurions that they do.
The titanium.
Well, the 80s commanders, the Centurions.
The 80s commanders.
Sorry. They're actually a hair smaller than the traditional Marvel Legends classified figure, the 80s commanders.
Okay.
So these are actually bigger than the commanders, but I mean, you could put them next to them, but the 80s commanders just by since conception of them, like they're just a tad shorter than your average man.
Corey Barton says a writhing pain statue will still be the most epic. We'll get there, Corey. We'll get there. We actually do have a pain little statue that Enrico made for us last campaign. Enrico, you're an action figure guy. Patrick, I don't know if you know this, but Enrico used to work for McFarlane Toys. What do you think of the figures, man?
I think they're great. I love them. I've been following it, and as they've been coming up, and they're really great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. That means a lot.
The accessories are always a good plus, and the design's just great too.
Agent Cup says Mike needs to turn his mic up or something.
I will agree with that. You could probably do that on your end, Mark.
Yeah.
But I mean, we really wanted to give these guys accessories, and it's I mean, we're very lucky that that both these characters have a lot of the same accessories too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, with the exception of the M16, which is like super balls. Like I love it. Like your guy has an Uzi. I love it.
Penguin wants to know where's the Lost Boys parody ad though. I'll work on it. The figures I haven't got my hands on the figures yet. Who has them now? Toy Galaxy.
I was trying to put things together. I was like, what is he talking about?
Yeah.
Actually, I sent him out to Dan Larson from Toy Galaxy. He's gonna take a look at them. If he wants to make a video of it, that's fine too.
Nice.
But he's a cool dude, and he kind of likes to see how the donuts are made.
Yeah.
So I wanted to show him, like where we are and how it looks at this stage, and then after that, it'll send them your way, and then you can kind of do your thing with them. Make
Yeah.
some little video action.
Yeah, so
Like let me tell you, because I've had to take some pictures of these guys. Like that's gonna be a fun day.
I've been joking that I'm gonna dress my son and my girlfriend's son up as the Frog Brothers from the Lost Boys because they, my son has long blonde hair. Missy's son is darker complexion, dark hair. So it's like perfect. I got the Frog Brothers. I'm gonna dress them up in some army surplus gear and have them play with action figures and recreate an old like GI Joe commercial. So it's gonna be fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Boob Dan says, fans and collectors, we win with this team up. I agree.
Yep.
Agent Cub wants some donuts. Let's scroll through the page and look at more of these awesome photos we have. Here's a better look at American Ninja X from all sides.
So that's how he looked when he was at Joe Fest. His suit was a little bit brighter. But I still think he looks pretty good. I actually, we were talking about doing like a wave 2 and kind of doing a more of a Ninja Force style lineup and having the characters have more exaggerated colors. Yeah, so that's how he first looked. That's I think the first version. The claws are actually backwards.
We got Kayla in the house. She's only here for her future ex-husband. She's talking about Sean Aaron, cutest little guy.
I like to brag. I got my Moonstar ring for her already. So
nice.
We're getting there.
Aww.
That's funny.
Bat on my face says, congrats to all. These are awesome. Agent Cub wants to know, what made you decide to use Kickstarter instead of Indiegogo?
Well, I mean, so there's a few things that, like, there's actually a lot of inside baseball, but like what I can say is toys just happen to do better on Kickstarter than Indiegogo. Not all toys, not everybody. If your audience is used to going to Indiegogo, then they'll go wherever you send them. But just we really wanted to outreach to our like outside our normal customer base and really kind of go for it. And action figures just happen to do better on Kickstarter, so that's the core reason, is that there's little reasons, but that's the core reason right there.
Now talk about this. This is the cover to the collector's edition of the comic book. This is gorgeous, man.
How'd you blackmail him to get some art? Because this is fucking
Yeah,
this is Don Allen Figueroa, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that's Don Allen Figueroa, who is infamous for his work on Transformers Armada during the Dreamwave days, and his Transformers stuff. I mean, he kills it, and he also kills like GI Joe type stuff too. Like he did a really good job on this. Now he worked with us on Last of the Seekers as well, and I just talked to him about wrestling and just random stuff, and we stay in touch. And I showed him the characters. He's a real big fan of indie stuff. Like he really admires that we're making action figures out of this, that we're actually going for it.
That's awesome.
And like when I talked to him, like, once you go back to Transformers, like I know they would take you in a second because you're like a legend when it comes to Transformers. And he's like, dude, I don't want to draw other people's like stuff, like I mean, yeah, he is drawing my thing here, but to him, like, it's more personal,
Yeah, it's DIY,
man. So I don't expect. I mean, like, he was around for Last of the Seekers. He's been around for this. Expect to see more from him. He's a good guy. And hopefully soon we'll be able to get a full comic out of him.
Kayla says Kickstarter has a better reach for toys 80% of the time in general. Oh, we got
There you
Michael
go. Thank you,
Bancroft
Kayla.
here with us. He
What's up,
says it's
Michael?
an impressive cover. What's up, Bancroft?
Impressive cover. Yes, most
Michael?
impressive.
Phil Diaz in the house too. What's up, Phil?
What's up, Phil?
Lobo.
Battle My Face says Don on Transformers Stormbringer was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so this is the collector's edition. This has the full story, but each figure comes with a mini comic that has 8 pages in it, correct?
Yeah. So and we kind of toyed. we kind of toyed with a couple different ways to do this, and originally it was going to be like I have. Where's my comics right here? So here with the Johnny Phantasm, like these are 6x9 comics. These are the graphic novel, like they're a good size. So this is the size of the box. This happens to be the same size of the box for the G.I. Joe classified figures as well. So I was like, how cool would it be to just have a comic behind it? Yeah, that right there, that comic I just showed could slide behind there in the back. So at first we were going to do the full 24-page comic, and then we're actually doing 4 different variants of these guys. We're doing American Ninja and US Assassin in their original colors.
Yeah.
But then we're also doing a Night Ops and a Arctic Ops versions of those characters right there. You see them. And I thought it would be neat to, in each of those, instead of there being 24 pages, there's 4 pages in each comic, and there's a fourth of a story. So if you want to get the whole story, you have to get all 4 of the figures. Or if you just want the comic, you can grab the regular size comic by me and Mark with the Don Figueroa cover. So there's a couple ways that you can get it, but at Riot Press, we're fans of making collectible things, and we just liked the idea of having the 8-page, kind of a nod a little bit to like the He-Man mini comic stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, like back in the day, like so many comics or so many toys came with mini comics. Like Mask came with mini comics. Super Friends came or not Super. Is it Super Friends? What is it called?
The Superpowers.
Superpowers.
Yes.
They came with mini comics. G.I. Joe stuff came with mini comics. So it's not necessarily like a small comic, but I don't know. I just like this idea. Now what's gonna be a little bit different than this? So the boxes are going to be a clear plastic, so they're all around clear, and where you see like the part that says American Ninja, the part that says US Assassin, and then it says Arctic Ops going up, that's actually a sticker that you put on the box. And then the Patriotic Commando action figures that you see in the left hand corner, that is a sticker as well. And then the backdrop will be the comic. We'll have the comic or the figures sitting in a nice tray. We think it's just gonna look cool. Like it's gonna have a lot of displayability. I think some people will probably want to buy more than one of these. One to open, one to kind of keep closed.
Yeah.
Show them off. So I mean, a lot of thought went into the comics that go into it, the covers that go in there, the style of box, the stickers, and it really came down to the wire like yesterday, like what we're exactly doing, and that's kind of how it is, again, like doing it on your own. It's like we had a couple speed bumps happen in the past couple of days, but those speed bumps were actually blessings because it actually put some things in perspective for us. But yeah, I'm stoked to see the night ops and the Arctic. I think those are going to look really cool next to each other.
Yeah, Kayla says I have a Jean Grey Dark Phoenix doll. Looks like a Barbie, but it's not, and it came with a comic. It actually is still in the box. Very cool. Also, Kayla says she's driving, so that's why she's not adding everyone who she is talking to in the chat. Be safe, Kayla.
That was nice of her.
Yeah. So, I mean, 4 different
and
versions.
there it is. That's like, what do I call it? I forget what I call it. Like all ninja all the time. I was trying to channel my Go Ninja chant by Vanilla Ice.
Oh yeah, so the all in tier is called. Let's go all the way to the bottom where it is. It is all ninja all the time.
Yeah. So what you get the Don cover here, and then you get the 24 pages by Mark and myself, but then you also get all 4 figures, and then you also get all 4 smaller comics as well. So it's a nice little collection, a nice little set there. And with the all ninja all the time, there is a reduce on price, so it is a little bit cheaper than buying the stuff separately. And then once we get the backer kit, we're gonna add the shipping then, and then we're gonna have some surprises as well once we get the backer kit, but we'll talk about that once we get closer. First we got to get to that 95K, which I know is no small feat, but action figures, they cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
So we gotta hustle. If you're thinking about backing this, if you know anyone that might be into it, please back it or send it their way. We need everyone's help on this.
Kayla says, so this campaign is really for the toy collectors market. Yeah, it's more an action figure campaign, but if you just want the comic, you can get the full comic with the Don Allen Figueroa cover too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not drawing this like it's just a action figure campaign. Like I'm trying to make this these like my best pages yet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll get to them. The pages are looking fantastic.
I appreciate that.
Look great.
Kyle Ritter has been helping me with the colors. Kyle's fantastic. I'm trying to really capture. There you go.
There's some inspiration. Phil Diaz says, "My ninja." Kayla says, "I'm a ninja at driving." And Amanda B says, "Phil with 2 L's. You like toys? Check it out here." She's sharing the link. Yeah, go check out American Ninja X on Kickstarter. Get yourself some action figures, man. Right. But get that comic too. Patrick's killing it on the artwork. He has a couple pages here, I believe, at the bottom. Correct?
Yeah. And I was working on those again, very, very up to the last second. Like I got those done.
So here's a better look at the four covers.
Yeah, those are the covers by Mike and myself.
Yep. And then there's the Night Ops and the Arctic Ops versions.
Yeah.
And then here you go. Here's one of the pages. This is beautiful, man. Kyle Ritter on colors, huh?
Yep. Kyle, he's all right. He's a good dude too.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. And then here's another page. Man, Patrick, this is your best work, man. This looks incredible.
Yeah, I love that bottom panel, man. That's
amazing.
So dope.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's killer. I love that pose.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, man, that is definitely like Snake Eyes and Captain America had a baby, and he was.
That's all it is, man. I just because really like what it came down to, and this is Riot Press as a whole, and you'll notice it with all our comics and all our action figures. I wanted to make newsprint comics, so I did a couple of newsprint comics because that was something I wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know, I made a children's book with Sleepy Hollow. You know, I always wanted to do something kind of like that with a hardback. You know, we did the Kenner South action figure with Johnny Phantasm. We've done the Kishis with, you know, with the Last of the Seekers and also Johnny Phantasm. We did the robot from Last of the Seekers as well, which was hard as hell to do, but we did it. And you know, like I was like, I want to make a 6-inch figure, but if I'm only gonna make one, what, you know, which one would it be? You know, and I thought about, I almost made Johnny Phantasm, but I was like, I'm kind of not sick of Johnny Phantasm, but I was like, I want to do something else. So he, you know, this guy, he does make a couple cameos in Johnny Phantasm. And I was like, you know, he would make a really cool action figure. And I shared him with Luke Wakeford, and he's a sculptor. He reworked them a little bit, and I was like, that's our guy right there, you know. And I was like, I could never make another action figure again, 6-inch action figure again, and I would be happy just having just this one done. You know, like I'm not trying to make a line here. You know, I'm not trying to bite off more than I can chew. I'm just trying to make this figure, and it's really this serendipitous that your guy kind of looks like this now, you know, because now we can use some of the same parts, we can use some of the same guns, you know, and everyone works out. It works out for everyone here.
Amanda B says, Mike, your cup should be covered in USAssassin stickers. Is it metal? We could put the 6 a.m. magnets on it.
Yes, it is. Yep. It's a Stanley.
Mike says that's his other cup, and Amanda says 2 cups, 1 guy. Yeah. Speaking of 2, not 2 cups, but 2 different heads. Each figure comes with 2 heads.
Yeah.
Let's look at them.
2 heads, 1 figure.
So
that's right.
Here we go. Here's a good look of the USAssassin head.
Some handsome guy on the left who has no name.
So a lot of people are saying that's me, Patrick. A lot of people are saying that.
I thought it was
like
you.
Well, you got the handsome guy part down. And
Joe, man. That's a straight up simple Joe.
Yeah. And then,
like
and
Simple
then
Jack.
We got his buddy Roger on the right?
You call him Simple Jack.
Charlie Roger and Simple Jack.
So
and then we got I call him on the right. I call him Roger.
Yeah, and here we'll scroll down and we'll get a look at. Here he is, all painted up. I mean, I love his mask, his look without the mask on. It's really cool, man. Especially with the scar over the eye.
Yeah, like as a kid, like Snake Eyes was definitely my favorite, but I was bummed out that he was so gross. You know, because like you want like your hero to be like good looking, you know,
Right.
like Indiana Jones, like you Tom Selleck, you know, you want these guys, you know, when you're that young, you know. It's like I remember finding out that Patrick Stewart was the captain of the Enterprise. I was like, what the fuck, this guy, you know? So when I was talking to the sculpt, when I was talking to Luke about it, I was like, I want to do kind of like a Steve Rogers thing, or almost like Snake Eyes if he didn't get effed up as bad as he did, you know, like that's all I told him, you know, and this is what he came up with.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with it.
Amanda's saying that ain't no 90210 Smolder TMC. That's because they didn't paint on U.S. Assassin's sideburns. If you paint the sideburns, then you could tell it's me 100%. But there's a closer look at our guy.
Yeah.
I love this shot. This might be out of all the photos, Patrick. This may be
That's
my
a good looking
favorite shot.
picture.
Good one.
That's a good looking picture. That gun looks very good.
Yeah. So that's another thing, like a part of the story. So Mike and I, we've been trying to do U.S. Assassin figures for a while.
I've noticed this.
And I had some
years.
sculpts made, and so some of these weapons were like weapons that we had originally had made. So it's great to get use out of these, and we
you had the head already made.
Yeah.
Although I believe Luke, he did alter it slightly.
Yep. We changed it up a little bit. Oh, we got Rick Saylor in the house. He says, "What's up, everyone?"
What's up, brother?
Rick,
Good to
thank
see
you for
you.
joining us. By the way, we got 82 people watching over on X and YouTube. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, hit notifications. We're here every Wednesday. We usually stream 7 to 8. We started a little early today, just because it's the action figures. But man, these are amazing, man. So
started early.
Yeah, so not only is he without the mask, but the hood is down. This is an attachment to show around the neck that the hood's down. This is like a nice little touch. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, Missy, my girlfriend in the chat, she says Todd had his glow up. That's my alter ego, Todd, when my hair isn't down. Backstory, my parents were going to either name me Mark or Todd. Thankfully, they chose Mark. So whenever my hair isn't done, that's when
Todd Poulton?
Yeah, Todd Poulton.
Todd Poulton.
You sound like a bully, like in school.
We should have a $200,000 stretch goal where the U.S. Assassin figure comes with a tiny jar of hair gel.
The Todd Poulton edition.
Yeah.
Todd Poulton edition.
But man, it looks incredible. Like even like his belt around his waist, all these pouches, like my inner 90s fanboy, my hero, Rob Liefeld. Yeah. We're honoring my hero there with all those pouches.
Well, I mean, it's only a matter of time. I mean, I've had a handful of conversations with Todd McFarlane, and I'm sure you've talked to Rob Liefeld a couple of times. Like, I want to know what they think of these figures. Once we get them done.
Yeah.
Those guys are. I like sharing my work with them, and I'd like to see what they think of these.
Amanda says he needs more pouches. Well, that'll be a stretch goal if we can.
That's actually a stretch goal.
It is. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. So if we unlock a stretch goal, they get more accessories, including
more pouches.
Yeah, look at this. He'll get
Oh yeah, nice.
Man,
look at that thing.
and the Chinese stars hook in to that bandolier as well.
What's going on? Joe Sontag in the house. He says he's here for the gangbang.
Came to the right place.
Amanda says he needs cargo pants, pouch wraps around his calves. Yeah, man. Amanda B says, hope you are back to 100%. She's talking to Joe there, who was under the weather. So, hope you're feeling better. Yeah, so, man, I don't know.
Can you scroll back up to the there they are. So, if God smiles upon us and, we make our goal, but then we get to the stretch goal, which is at 125K, everyone gets a bandolier, which I had no idea what a bandolier actually was, but it's the thing that Snake Eyes wears around and that his grenades hook to or whatever. But he comes with a bandolier. He can come with 8 grenades, a pair of a pair of clubs, and 4 more throwing stars. You can't have enough throwing stars, right?
That's right.
Oh, especially with how small they are. I'm sure if you're playing with them, you're gonna lose a few. Your cat's gonna knock them
Yeah,
off.
yeah. I think I
You'll
lost
step
one,
on a
maybe.
few
I
like
hope it wasn't
Yeah.
me. But the grenades hook in there, the sai hook in there, your sword actually hooks in there too. Because when he goes into the cloak mode, when he puts the cloak on, he can't wear the backpack because the backpack's too big. So if he's gonna put the cloak on and you still want him to have a bunch of gear, he's probably better off having the bandolier. Not to get too nerdy there.
Yeah, let's take a look at all the. We have a shot of like everything they come with, correct? Well, here's the cloak.
Yeah, the cloak was kind of late in the game idea, but I saw a figure with it, and I was like, we gotta do that, take it to the next level. Oh wait, well,
Yeah, that is crazy. I love the cloak.
yeah, the cloak is good because it just takes it to a whole nother level.
Amanda B says, if there's one thing I learned over the years, even the moral compass doesn't always point a true north. She blames Sean Aaron for that.
What? Allegations and litigations.
Allegations.
You're probably right.
But yeah, like look at all these accessories. This is insane.
It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
like you can't really see it too well, but the backpack is open up, so
yeah.
you can kind of see. But if you scroll down a little bit, I think we have a diagram that kind of shows you how some of that stuff sits in there.
Yeah,
so that's kind of fun. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the new Zartan figure because he's got a similar situation.
Oh yeah. And here's a better look at American Ninja X with all his gear that he comes with. Man, so cool. And I love the red blade on the sword.
Yeah, that's cool. It's a nice touch.
That's kind of like my nod to Storm Shadow version 2.
Joe says it's always Sean's fault.
Facts.
But I would suggest go all ninja all the time, get everything. But you can just, you can just get the comic book for $15.
Mm-hmm.
You can get American Ninja X. The figures separately are $48, so you get American Ninja X, or you could get American Ninja X Night Ops, and all of these, come with the mini comic. All four can complete the story. You can get USAssassin all by himself, standard edition, or the Arctic Ops version. And it's funny, Mike and I, we've been doing USAssassin for a while now. Every volume we changed his look because I said, just in my enjoyment, I was just in my head, booking the imaginary action figure line we would have, where he had the Arctic outfit, the deep sea outfit, all these things. So to have like a variant is very cool. I love it.
Yeah, my cover I made it like super different than normal too.
Oh, nice.
Well, what's awesome about him being white is that people can customize him as well. So if people wanted to do their own version, they have a clean canvas here. They could really go to town with so that's
go
that's
ninja, go
cool.
ninja, go, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll get back to the campaign. But Patrick, you're a big action figure guy. I know you have a huge collection. What are some of your favorite figures?
Well, I like my G.I. Joe classified stuff quite a bit.
Yeah.
I like my Four Horsemen action figures as well. I'm I like some of the new school Transformer Chug stuff. Basically any Transformer stuff that comes with like an ankle rocker, I'm into. um, like Transformers, like just in the past couple of years, their engineering has like skyrocketed as far as what they can do. Like they can actually make the robots look like the cars, and the cars look like the robots. And they weren't able to do that not too long ago.
Yeah.
But basically, my loves are G.I. Joe, He-Man, and Transformers. There's other things in there like Thundercats and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I think G.I. Joe, Transformers, and He-Man are probably my 3 most favorite.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan, obviously, of the classifieds. I have a signed collection of them. And then I just I have a huge wrestling figure collection. And then I just buy stuff here and there that I like. I was telling you and Mike, I picked up my my Holy Grail figure off eBay the other day. And that's the 1985 Fleetwood Toys American Ninja
I saw
action
that
figure.
Yeah,
Man, they didn't try at all to get the likeness.
Yeah, I don't know what they were going for
Michael
with that one,
Dudikoff.
but
It looks more like Kerry Von Erich, to be honest.
it actually does. Does he do
To be
the
honest.
claw?
But I saw it pop up. It's the one thing I always look for. And when they do pop
Wait,
up,
was Kerry the one that was missing the leg?
yeah, the Texas tornado, yeah. This one's missing the weapons, but the price was so good I had to get it. It was actually supposed to arrive today, but I got an email that it was delayed a day. So hopefully soon I'll have that. Man, other than that, I just like collect stuff that I see on the shelves that looks cool. I know, Sean, you got a nice action figure collection as well. What are you into?
Yeah, what are you into, Sean?
I got excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. I started doing gargoyles. I think that line is finishing. So that's kind of cool. It's like I don't gotta spend more money on that bullshit. Just random shit. I got some SH figure arts like Kamen Rider stuff. But yeah.
Sean and I are the worst because we always end up at the toy store together, and he's like the little devil on your shoulder. Mark, you deserve this. You've had a rough time. You really need to treat yourself.
He's
And
like,
then
"Don't say that."
whenever Sean sees a gargoyle figure, then I do the same to him.
Yeah, that gargoyle line is like, they didn't make a whole lot of gargoyle stuff back in the day, but that line is pretty dope, especially the the droid gargoyle.
I got the bad guy one, the red one.
Yeah,
that was pretty boss.
Yeah. Those are pretty
original
awesome.
Android gargoyle from back in the day still.
Amanda wants to know, does Kickstarter have a definite 30 days to fund, or did they change that around to be similar to Indiegogo?
Well, like you can do 30 up to 60. I did like 45. So hopefully we'll make it by then. I feel pretty good about it because I think the toy looks great and I think the comic is intriguing, but there's always a chance. But the plan is to bring it to backer kit afterwards. And then we're actually going to add some more stuff once we bring it over to backer kit too. So we got to get there so we can get even more cool stuff.
Brian Suddenly Old says Alpha Red issue 6 is at 70% on Fund My Comic with 20 minutes left. Go check it out. Guys, I backed Alpha Red. It looks incredible. I backed all 6 issues. I would highly recommend it. I mean, it looks like a phenomenal book. And Amanda B just shared the link, guys. So go check it out. 20 minutes left. Let's help him get his goal. Penguin says, "What? No TMT? Love?
I got the movie figures. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got the movie figures from NECA. And I think I got some bootleg versions of the first round from not Tubi.
Timu.
Yeah, from Timu. And I'm like, these suck. So I had to get the
I grabbed the Loyal Subjects animated versions. And,
okay.
And I know that's kind of a ballsy move, but I wanted to do something different, and they were a little bit cheaper.
I know WWE Mattel just did a collab with WWE and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I
Oh,
want
I saw that.
I want to get the Cody Rhodes figure
Casey
because he's
Jones
Casey Jones.
and Casey Jones and what's his name? Rhodes, right?
Yeah. They used his like his skull crown logo as the Casey Jones mask. It looks pretty badass. And Enrico, now you made action figures at McFarlane Toys. Is there anything that you collect? I know you were on like a Famous Monsters kick. For a while.
I collect a lot of stuff, man. I have a vast collection. Used to be a lot more behind me, but I've packed it away because I want to remodel the office here. But I collect classic monster figures, especially the NECA ones. They're great. But I like. I've been getting into a lot of higher end like Mondo figures too, and I like a lot of vinyl like vinyl collectibles. So I look at Unbox Industries. Those are really cool. And I got this really awesome like Spirit of Halloween figure that was really cool. But I like these right now. I like these NECA Ben Cooper figures, man. I'm going.
Nice. Those are cool.
I'm like going crazy for these like nostalgia like monster
really
figures.
cool.
So I've been hunting for a lot of these, especially the Creature. I still can't find her, but I need her. And I like a lot of like these. Dude, I could go on forever with my toys. I just got this Lagoon Creep, another creature from the Black Lagoon figure. This is from Retro Go-Go, but it's like a really cool collectible figure. I didn't even open them yet. But yeah, I love this kind of stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I got this.
Like old McFarlane toy stuff is always cool.
What do you got there, Sean? Oh, nice.
The Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Oh,
Yeah, these are dangerous, dude. Like those
are awesome, dude. They're so well sculpted too.
But there's so much. Insulin ain't cheap. Don't be a bum. Back type 1. There we go. That's my pitch.
Gremlins toys ain't cheap. Back type 1. Wait a minute.
Mark, you collect anything?
Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff. In my background, I only have like what I can fit.
Yeah.
But I have like back there, I got a bunch of like Marvel Legends Spider-Man and stuff. I got some Spawn stuff down there in the bottom corner. I have the 2008 Comic-Con exclusive Hellboy still in the package because that figure's like $400.
Awesome.
So that's not coming out of the picture. That was a gift from my wife when she was my girlfriend at the time. So that was cool.
Nice.
Above where you can't see, like on top of that shelf, I have every single Mechagodzilla action figure, and I also have the Japanese regular Godzilla, like the original. So that's awesome. Over there, I got like a ton of like Dragon Ball stuff and some pops and stuff like that. But yeah, other than that, the front
Amanda
part,
B says, "Don't forget the stamp collection. That's what the ladies love. They're into guys that collect stamps and
My
bird
coin
watch.
collection."
Nice. Mike, what, do you collect anything? I know every year I send you at least like some sort of action figure.
Yeah, I collect some of the classic G.I. Joe classifieds. I think I've got I collect some like I still have my original Optimus Prime and Grimlock.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
I collect Star Trek ships from like Diamond, the ones that make the sounds and stuff like that. I've got all the different versions of the Enterprise because that's my favorite spaceship. I've got all the classic Universal.
What's your favorite Enterprise?
The motion picture.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. That's everyone complains about the motion picture about how it's 10 minutes for it to leave space dock, and I'm just sitting there going, yeah, that's awesome. That's just me. But yeah, I collect a smattering of just about everything. We got the Universal Monster Pops. My wife and I are into the creepy stuff, so we've got like the old Universal posters in our living room. Gosh, what else do I have?
I love that stuff. You know me.
Yeah. I still have a bunch of my old toys. I have a bunch of old McFarlane toys. I have 2 different versions of the Creech by Greg Capullo. I got one that comes with a play set, one that just came by itself.
Yeah, that's
shame on
Joe.
you, Joe Sontag. Enterprise D blows.
Yeah. Oh man, breaking my heart.
I was the only one in the theater in Generations when it blew up. I was like, yes. It lit. I'm used to, the Enterprise being a battleship, and the next gen Enterprise D looks like the Love Boat in space. It's covered in windows.
It's a science vessel, man. Like they're not out there to fight
Yeah.
war. They're up there for science.
Boo.
Boob
The
Dan
Enterprise
says
D.
his Boob Dan says his new obsession is the Mondo Real Ghostbusters animated figures.
Oh
Those
yeah,
look
yeah,
sick.
yeah. Those are good.
Really nice.
Joe says you can't be friends anymore, Mike.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Joe. I can't help it. I'm old, man. I like what I like.
No, because I'm old too, and I like it. So I think it's just tastes.
It's a great redesign from the '60s Enterprise. I think what they did with the motion picture version is it's
Yeah.
nice.
No. It's definitely solid.
Yeah.
Now, Sean, before we're going to stop around 8:00, but I want to bring up Type 1. What's the latest on Type 1?
Type 1 is, excuse my frog in my throat. Type 1's good. Dan has some pages he's tweaking right now, penciling some pages. Got the Jeff Muth image, so that will be in the backer tier where you donate 2 books to a kid, kids that have juvenile Type 1, and he'll be providing the art for the metal card. And I got a colorist, Duck Bacon, will be coloring it, so that's gonna be awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, he's really leveled up. Like that guy's really impressive.
Yeah, we love Duck Bacon over here.
I love
Yeah,
that.
he's a shit.
Cool guy.
Yeah, the stuff he's been sharing on Instagram looks fantastic.
Joey's almost done with his cover, and then we're in talks with somebody who's super talented to hopefully ink it. But once we get the okay on that, I'll announce who that will be. But yeah, we're still almost to $10,000. I think we're like 15 away between Indiegogo and Fund My Comic. Yeah, so we're doing well. It's gonna be a little late, but it's gonna look dope when you get it in your hands. I guarantee. But don't take my word from it. I'm from New Jersey.
I guarantee it.
Awesome, man. Make sure you back Type 1. Don't be a bum. Now let's bring this campaign back up. American Ninja X, action figures, comics, US Assassin involved. When we started it had just passed $5,000. Let's see where it's at. Now we're at $5,654. That's awesome, man.
Amazing.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Wow, congrats.
Awesome.
Is there like I said, we're going to wrap this up at 8:00. Patrick, is there anything else you want people to know about these figures? I mean, a lot of love went into them. The comic book that comes with them, the story behind these characters, I think incredible. And like I mentioned before, there's 250 pages of content backstory for US Assassin. So these aren't this is like toys with a lore, with like a backstory to them. So I don't know. I always, like, when I discovered G.I. Joe had comic books, that just like enhanced my enjoyment for them, because I was like, whoa, there's stories behind these that go past the cartoons.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, I want people to know that there, people are out there still making some good patriotic action figures. Like Captain America got kind of weird over the past couple of years, and I just want people to know that there's still some very patriotic superheroes out there. American Ninja, US Assassin are a couple of examples of them. And I think people are going to be surprised how cool the story is. I mean, it's a little bit of a throwback. As the figures, the core of the figures are throwback, but they definitely got a new school, I call it MCU type of makeover to them. Yeah, I mean, these are just really hardcore patriotic ninja commandos, doing all the stuff that we loved seeing as a kid. And I think even kids today would love to see this stuff as well. And grab one, grab two, grab one for you, grab one for your son. Get in there and back this project, and encourage us to make more.
One thing I want to mention: the estimated delivery for these is June 2025. You're not going to wait years for these figures, are you, Patrick?
Nice.
No, well, so we're fortunate, Mark, to be working with Ramen Toy.
Yeah,
And Ramen Toy is extremely fast. We've I've heard other companies talk about it before, but ramen is unusually fast for this type of business. We're gonna have these by Yojo June, and we're gonna have them by Joe Fest, and then if things go as planned, you might see some special things come Joe Fest as well.
Yeah, that'll be awesome if it happens.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to get in on this action. I got a character, the Latin Lasher.
That's him next to another Ramen Toy action figure. They did a series of aviators, really detailed.
Aces of Aviation looks awesome, and like here it is with the Ramen Racer, so cool.
Yeah, that's badass.
We've got the Night Ops, the Arctic version. So like these figures really like they would look great side by side with like your Captain America or your Falcon figures or your GI Joe ninjas. Like they can fit in so many lines. You can build your armies with these guys.
Yeah. I mean, that again, like one of the reasons why I went with my version, one of the reasons why I brought you on board is like these figures can you can even probably put them next to a Star Wars figure, and there's a lot of stuff that you can do, a lot of stuff that you can a lot of places you can put these figures. Like there's a lot of different lines I think they can just slip into, and you can display them with whomever you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna have them team up and beat my Road Warriors for the titles in my fig fed.
Nice.
Amanda,
Sam, where's that video at?
Amanda B says, I don't know that I would have placed the colors to be Ritter.
Yeah, well, that's he and I working together on Extreme 93. Like Matt Yaki and myself worked together. We kind of bounce things back and forth because I like doing coloring too. So we kind of bounce things like back and forth. So there's a little bit of both of us working together on there. But no, there's Kyle jumped in there. All the scratches on his chest. That was all Kyle's idea.
Yeah, no, this page is fantastic, man.
And then I was talking to him about the backgrounds, and I was like, dude, we should do the backgrounds like the Sunbow cartoons.
Oh, I love it.
So like all the backgrounds are going to kind of have like that out of focus type of Sunbow look to them.
Nice.
Yeah, awesome. No, I love it. And then this page as well, this bottom panel is just so badass.
Yeah, that one's great.
No, I really appreciate that. I mean, I sometimes you look at something so long, you can't tell if it's bad or good. So it warms my heart that you guys like it.
Yeah, no, I think I think it stands on its own as a comic book, but the fact that we have these incredible action figures to go along with it, makes it even better.
Well, that's what it's hard to explain this campaign to someone's like, oh, it's a toy campaign. It's like, yeah, but there's also a really good comic book that's coming with it too.
Yeah.
And what's fun about it is you have a few different ways you can get it. You can go all ninja all the time and get all four. little smaller ones with 4 different awesome covers, or you can get the Dawn, or you can get all 5 of those covers together. You know,
Yeah.
there's a lot of fun stuff you can do collecting wise.
And guys, you know, if we can get this funded, the next goal is to get them even more accessories, more pouches for their accessories. So,
More pouches.
but man, Patrick, you really outdid yourself. Everything looks incredible. Here they are with you know, some friends. So I
Yeah.
mean, they look right at home here.
Hell yeah.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Guys, make sure you back American Ninja X. Go all in, all ninja all the time. So Patrick, what's the plan for you? I feel like you're going to be busy the next 48 hours.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get sushi here in a bit, and then I'm just gonna get back to doing some promotional stuff. I'm also working on another project called Titanium Titans, so I'm doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, going back and forth. I still have some fulfillment to do, so I got that going on as well. But that's what the rest of my night is looking like.
Nice. Sounds like you're going to be busy. And now the Titanium Titans, people can check them out over on Webtoons, correct?
That's right.
Nice. Guys, before we go, guys have anything else you want to talk about, or?
Yeah, no art and stuff tonight. Joe's still recuperating. I'm getting sick, but check out the comic block on Monday on Joe's channel, 9:00 with the Spawn Show, and then Appreciating Comic Book Art with Joe, myself, and Kayla at 10:15-ish on Monday night on Joe's channel.
Sean, where else can people find you on the internet?
Sean Aaron across the board. That's it.
Enrico, where can people find you at?
Enrico Botto on Instagram would be great. Yeah. Also on X.
And also a part of the Ride and Paint Horror Movie Club. This Sunday, we're talking Hayride to Hell. So make sure you watch that. You can watch it for free on Tubi. We'll be discussing it. Mark, people can find you on the Ride and Paint Horror Movie Club, but where else can they find you?
Mark Yoon on YouTube. Mark Yoon pretty much anywhere. The name's not that. I'll probably be the only white Mark Yoon that you find. So it's it's not that hard to find me.
Challenge accepted. Don't be a bum. Back type 1.
She knows.
Mike, where can people find you at?
At Mike McMahon Art on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. There's a USAssassin fan page if you want to join up. I think you just hit like and it'll join you.
Yeah.
Other than that, just be on the home stretch for pages for Volume 4. I'm working on one right now that I can't show you. It's the double-page spread. It's got a big surprise on it, and I'm having just an awesome time.
Hopefully, he's in an Arctic suit.
No, I already drew that.
Yeah. Mark Penguin says, Hayride to Hell, best movie we've seen since Hatchet. Oh, I can't wait to watch it, man.
Oh, nice.
That's good to hear.
That's going to be for me.
Patrick, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at Patrick Thomas Parnell Art on Instagram, and then just riotpressproductions.com, or my full name, patrickthomaspurnell.com. Those are the best places to find me.
Nice. Guys, you can find me on X and Instagram at Coney Waves. Make sure you subscribe to Primetime Poulton. Hit the notifications. I want to thank all the people watching on X and YouTube. If you're new to the channel, go hit subscribe, hit the notifications. Amanda B, Mark Penguin, thank you for sharing the links. I'm actually going to be streaming tomorrow to close out the first half of the Ride and Pain campaign. So, guys, I hope to see you tomorrow in the chat as well. Thanks for watching. Go grab yourself some ninja figures. We'll talk to you later.